We're going to review the 903 Brewers Chupacabra Stout. Love this can. Look at that guy. Badass. It is an oak-aged stout with cinnamon, chocolate, marshmallow, coconut. Alright, so I've already poured the beer. Forgot to do it on camera, but it had I poured it aggressively because I figured it would need that, and so it was about a 2-finger head that dissipated immediately. Rapidly, I should say. It just went to nothing. So, jet black beer, the aroma is coconut and marshmallow for days. That's it. That's really it. Coconut, marshmallow, so vanilla. It smells like coconut and marshmallow. I don't get any chocolate on the nose. I don't get any cinnamon on the nose. I get coconut and marshmallow. So, taste. Cheers. And the taste follows the nose. It's coconut and marshmallow. I get a subtle cinnamon. But what it tastes like is coconut, marshmallow, a faint shimmer of cinnamon, and virtually no chocolate for me. Maybe a little bit of milk chocolate, actually. Backpedal on that a little bit. Little bit of, as that last sip has kind of come to the back, there's a milk chocolatiness in the back end of the palate. Okay. So that's what we're getting here. We're getting huge coconut, huge vanilla, whatever they did for that marshmallow flavoring. It tastes like, mostly vanilla. I'm getting huge vanilla and coconut. It does kind of taste like marshmallow. And it's just huge on the nose. It's just marshmallows. That's what it smells like, the sticky marshmallows. Alright? So anyway, back to the taste. We're getting coconut, huge marshmallow. We're getting, on the back end, some milk chocolate. Not bittersweet chocolate, milk chocolate. Very sweet chocolate on the back end. A faint shimmer of cinnamon throughout. And from the beginning, you get a faint shimmer of cinnamon that kind of goes through the whole taste. But it is really, if I didn't know there was cinnamon in this, I'm not sure I would. It almost comes off as like, maybe I would think they put like chilies in it, just because it provides a little bit of heat to the beer. And it is 13% alcohol, but I think that little bit of heat's more coming from the spice rather than the alcohol. But you don't really get it. You get more the warming sensation of the spice, but you don't really get it on your palate. All right, so that's what's going on with the taste here. Honestly, the oak aging, to me, I'm disappointed by the result of that. You say it's an oak-aged beer, I want to taste oak. I want to taste woodiness. I want to get kind of that dry finish of a oak-aged beer. It's not, they didn't specify bourbon, but it's definitely, I can tell you right now, it's not a spirit barrel, whatever they used. It's a virgin oak barrel. And It's not really doing it for me in terms of a barrel-aged beer, virgin or not. It's just, if you didn't tell me it was oak aged, I wouldn't know. I'm not getting any presence. I'm not getting any oak presence, and that's disappointing to me. But the beer overall is very good. It is very good. It's very enjoyable. It reminds me of, I live in San Diego, and I'm a huge fan of Modern Times. If you've ever had their new beer, one of their new, fairly recent releases is the Cosmic Entity. Very similar. It's marshmallows, coconut. There's no cinnamon in that, but this beer to me reminds me a lot of that. And they're very similar, actually. Okay, so that's the taste. The body is kind of thin for this type of beer. It's a little bit thin. It's not watery. I wouldn't say it's watery, but I could use some more body for something like this. You know, it's a s'more stout. I want it to be a little bit chewy. I wouldn't call this chewy. It's on the thinner side for this type of beer. Okay, it's not watery, but it's not very thick. All right, but it is a good beer. So that about does it. The final rating on this, I would give it by the way, my rating scale is 1 through 10 with decimal points. I'm going to give this I think a 7.8. Alright? It's not, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be a kind of a hard ass with my ratings. Because I think a lot of beer reviewers they give too many very high scores, like in the 90s and 80s. All right, and my score is essentially the same as 1 through 100, right? When you include the decimal point, it's the same thing, really, okay? That's just the way I do it. But you got people doing 9 point whatever, or 8, you know, for like most of the things they review. No, I'm sorry. That means like every beer you try is close to the best thing you've ever had. I don't agree with that. So that's not what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be very fair to every beer and say that this is how it comes off to me. Alright? I'm not just going to give 9s and 8s and 9s like it's, you know, willy-nilly, like for whatever I drink, because whatever, I'm in a good mood or something. No, my goal with these is to be as objective as possible. So this beer is a 7.8, which is high. That's high on my rating scale. This is a very good beer. It might actually be a little high of a rating, but I'm going to go with that because it's very enjoyable. It reminds me a lot of Modern Times Cosmic Entity. It's a very similar beer. The things that are making it not go into the 8s is that I don't get any oak aging on it. I don't get any of the tannins of wood aging. I don't get any of those, even, you know, I don't get any barrel character whatsoever. And that's disappointing to me. So that's really dragging it down. Also, the body is dragging it down, and the kind of really faint cinnamon. Almost not even there. It's just a whisper of cinnamon. Those are the things that are keeping it from being into the 8s. Overall, a very good beer. Very good. And I would recommend it. You know, if you can get it, if it's near you, absolutely. Try this beer. It's very enjoyable. Okay, so again, it's 903 Brewers Chupacabra. Very cool can. And cheers.